Hey guys, gonna try to keep this one short because I am doing some cooking and maybe it'll be easier to watch if it's shorter. So I made one recently called Be Natural. I think it was a good video. Check it out on my profile or on my YouTube channel. Um, this one is Be Natural Part 2. Just some more things. Um, so actually right after I made that video and I was in a really good spot and I was feeling love for life and joy and everything, actually right after that I had something happen that kind of sent me into a really bad funk. One of the worst funks I've had in a while, in a long time. Really, really dark place. I mean, I wasn't pulling out my fingernails or anything, I don't want to exaggerate, but it made me question what I was doing and if it was worth it. So that was a big deal. Anyway, I guess deep down, like I knew to just keep going, and I knew not to try to put a band-aid on it. I knew to just kind of accept it. So I did. I just kept going, kept breathing, kept going one day at a time, until I finally that realization really crystallized that you just have to accept what you are. Of course I know that, but it's not always easy to put it into practice, and um, there's resistance to acceptance of what is. That's just natural. Unless you've totally completed the process, then there's still going to be some resistance. Obviously, my resistance now is much less than it was in the past. That's how it goes. Um, so anyway, it's important to be natural. Um, you know, I'm seeing videos. A lot of people make these videos of like, get your dream job, like, go hit the gym, cold showers, do all these things to like make your life better, self improvement. It's all about sucking happiness out of life. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. It hasn't worked for me. I'm not sure it works for anybody. If you need to explore that path first to find out for yourself, I totally encourage that. But I think at the end you'll find it's empty. But absolutely, if that feels right, then do it. Because anyway, I'm saying be natural. So if that's what comes natural to you, then by all means. But if the problem is, I feel like a lot of people are actually forcing that path, and they're not comfortable just being natural, so they um, exert some sort of effort into sucking happiness out of life. But if you're exerting effort, you're not going to suck happiness out of life, because happiness isn't something you suck out of life. It's not something you manufacture. It's something that just descends upon you. It's just something that exists for the pure joy of being alive. You can't make it. It's already there when you open yourself up to it. So, again, why is it important to be natural? Because when you're natural, you're close to the truth. So everybody knows in spiritual circles, and even beyond spiritual circles, the truth is here now. So when you're off in your head and going, well, when I arrive at this, I want to do that, and if I do that, you're very far from it. If you can just be with whatever you are, then you're much closer. That doesn't mean there's not maybe some deception, or maybe some barriers, or maybe some defensiveness or guardedness. Well, there can be also, but there's layers, and if you're already guarded, but you're at war with being guarded, well, then you're even more guarded. So you just really have to start with where you are, and to do that, you just be natural. Um, Now, if you're happy, then just be happy. I'm not saying that's bad, and if you're suffering, then just suffer. Um, there's problems with both. People have problems with both. People are happy and they immediately start condemning. This is ego. This is wrong. And people will tell you that too. People have trouble like seeing people that are happy. Actually, they'll say that, "Are you crazy?" So there's problems with that, and then there's also problems with suffering. People don't want to suffer, so they chase happiness, and again, it's not natural. So if you can just be with whatever you are, then you're closer to the truth. And in that space, that's how firstly, that's getting rid of the biggest layer of resistance. If you just accept what you are naturally and what you want to do naturally, what you feel naturally, whatever comes easiest and most natural to you, if you can accept that, that's already stripping away the number one layer of resistance. Boom, you've already got it. But from there, the whole house of cards starts falling down. From there, okay, you're natural. So if I'm naturally anxious, well, then I'm not far from naturally being sad. And if I'm naturally sad, I'm not far from naturally grieving my wounds. And if I'm not far from grieving naturally my wounds, I'm not far from healing from my wounds. Okay, this is how the whole process starts. And if I'm not far from natural suffering, or if I'm able to suffer naturally, then I'm not far from being able to be at peace naturally. It's all got to be rooted in what's natural, because what's natural is the reality. That's really all it is. So if you're happy, then just be happy. If you're anxious, just be anxious. If you're suffering, just suffer. Happiness comes and goes. It's kind of fleeting. Bliss will come and go. But there's a deeper down love, a deeper down joy, a subtle joy, a sort of celebration, a deeper down love. Did I say that already? A love, peace, and joy are the three that I want to say that sort of transcend that up and down, and that's what's real. I mean, the other stuff is real too, but it will slowly diminish as you experience all of it. So yeah, just be natural. That's gonna help you to be good in this moment, which is all you have, and that's also gonna be the path that will take you further to longer lasting peace and contentment. Alright guys, take care.